the set.
Oh, no!
Someone please strike the Barker Lounger.
We'll do two.
And let's have some names, please, Raoul.
One player, that's fine. Means you can't use the carpool lane, but we're still okay. Now, tell me what your name is.
A lot of dental floss has caught one of my cats.
By the by, you here for a 7-question tournament length game or a full 21-question thingamajig?
30 seconds.
Player, you're going to want to buzz in on the letter B. That's B as in baffle.
Go sniff your markers, cue card boy.
20 seconds.
That's 20.
Okie dokie.
Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, look, listen. Here's the directions. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard. Got it? It is easy.
10 seconds.
Hey, good luck.
9, 8,
Okay, get the desktop out of here.
6,
Take
5,
it to black.
4,
Here we go.
3.
Medieval tech action figures. They're not dolls!
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome, welcome. Hi, hello. This is You Don't Know Jack. I'm Cookie, and you're pathetic. Playing by yourself? Go read a book. Oh, all right, whatever. Hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. Okay, I need a category. The category is, I've got needs, so why haven't I invented anything? $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, get ready to complete this analogy. Necessity is to invention as Ingrid Bergman is to Isabella Rossellini, Debbie Reynolds is to Jamie Lee Curtis, Steven Tyler is to Liv Tyler, or Shannon Tweed is to Tootie. Just as necessity is the mother of invention, Ingrid Bergman is the mother of Isabella Rossellini. Although I heard the blood tests aren't back yet to figure out who the father of invention is. All right, hit me. Pucker up for what they found in the old dark shed. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, kids, take a close look at this object. What's the correct use for this item? Scratching your guinea pig, swabbing your painter's canvas, cleaning your saxophone, or scrubbing your drain? What the hell were you thinking there? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. This thing is a saxophone cleaner, and it's probably covered with decades-old musician spit. So, you better just leave it where you found it. I need a category. Well, what do we have here? I'm gonna take Hugh Downs. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, do you have 20/20 vision? No? Yes? Well, either way, this question's for Yao. No, I guess that's for you. Suppose that ABC wanted to create a show with better vision than its 20/20. In optometry, the best vision would be described in which of these new shows? Tonight on 2030, this is 2300. 2100 goes undercover. Or a shocking 2010 report. 2010 would be better vision than 2020. 2010 means that you can see from 20 feet away what a person with normal vision can see from 10 feet away.
Tonight on 23,000. Wahaba, Marfo, Wolfa, Sertop, Chubwa.
Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, Gumper Sticker. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, do you ever think you can tell what somebody does for a living by the bumper stickers they have? Well, take a look at this picture. Who would most likely have this bumper sticker? A plumber, a waiter, a jazz singer, or a rugby player? No, that would be scat happens. See also proctologist. Bet you wish you'd pick this. A chit is a signed IOU or small bill, usually for your food and drink. Hey, does that mean if you dine and dash that the waiter has to eat chit? Category, please.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
This one likes to go by, I prefer whiskey, and lots of it. This one can net you $1,000. Okay, do me a favor and fill in the missing links in this phrase, will ya? NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, blank, 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 so you can rest medicine. Is it the headache, sore throat, congested, aching, stuffy head, fever, coughing, sneezing, sniffling, or vomiting, stinking spasms? NyQuil is the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, so you can rest medicine. Or as I like to call it, an after-work cocktail. Okay, I need a category. May I introduce more valuable than a jar of snot? $3,000 for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Because of what the Incas believed gold to be, how might they have honored the source of gold? Forged a chamber pot for the gods, planted a fruit tree for knowledge, sewn a sweatband for the sun, or thrown a spittoon up to the moon? Wrong culture, Abraham. Let's take a look at the right answer. The Incas believed gold to be the sweat of the sun. You should hear what they called chocolate. All right, hit me.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Say hello to possession is 9/10 of the law. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Okay, class, now that I've got your attention, it's time for Morality 101. Tell me what fairy tale you would learn this lesson from. If you live a destitute and squalid life or just a little bit stupid, steal a person's belongings and then murder him, from then on you will live happily ever after. So, which fairy tale teaches this? The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe, Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Goldilocks and the Three Bears? No, the Old Woman Who Lived in the Shoe was a pioneer in the field of beating your children. Should have picked this. Jack was stupid enough to exchange his cow for some magic beans. Then when the beanstalk grew, he stole the giant stuff and then chopped down the beanstalk, killing him. Today, this would be called aggressive career management. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a triple business fun.
Your gibberish category for today is bitter letters to the fashion editor. I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, listen up and tell me, what children's phrase does this rhyme with? Signed, Furs Cheap, curse you, sir sleepers. And talk to me, type in your answer, and hit return. Finders keepers, losers weepers. The unofficial policy of the IRS. Category, please.
Renovi is number 9.
This one's called, Now I've Got Peanut Butter and Silly Putty in My Hair. $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, get ready to complete this analogy. Silly Putty is to the Sunday comics as, the saffron robe is to Buddha, the talking dog is to Fred Bassett, dreadlocks is to Rastafarian, or the Shroud of Turin is to Jesus Christ. Just like pressing Silly Putty on comics can pick up the reverse image of newspaper ink, the Shroud of Turin is traditionally thought to be a burial cloth that picked up the reverse image of Jesus Christ. Hey, look everyone, I can make Jesus' face get really long. I need a category. Hey, guess what? Now you can brag to all your friends that you've been part of a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Go for your buzzer when you see the correct three-way member lit up. If it's the right match, you'll score. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. But don't be misled, this question may or may not have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Alright, let's get this party rolling. The category for this little number is where the kisses are hers and his. Which means there's gonna be a lot of wacky misunderstandings surrounding this three-way. Jack, Janet, or Chrissy. Looks like this is it. Here's your three-way.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Woo, that's all we got to show ya. Now, clean yourself up while we see how you did. Don't tell me you've just had a lot on your mind lately. Let's see if we can at least get a rise out of your overall score. So, was it as good for you as it was for me? Probably better. Okay, let's get on with the game. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Coming at you, XYZ PDQ Bach. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Oops, the orchestra conductor has left his fly down and doesn't have a music stand to hide behind as he conducts the symphony orchestra. Since they have a front and center view of his shorts from where they sit, which section of instruments will be most disrupted as they giggle and point? The French horns, the tubas, the violas, or the gong? In a symphony orchestra, the violas are in the front row, right in front of the conductor. And at this moment, possibly making jokes about their G-strings. All right, hit me.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
This little number's known as, we're gonna need a lot of nitol. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. All right, everybody, take out your number 2 pencils and pick the answer that best completes this analogy. New York City is to insomnia as Chicago is to what? Psoriasis, asthma, dyslexia, or flatulence? New York is known as the city that never sleeps, and Chicago is known as the Windy City. Geez, maybe they could fill Lake Michigan with Alka-Seltzer and take care of that. Category, please.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Okay, give it up for religion and downsizing. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. You know, organized religion just can't seem to turn a buck like it used to. It's downsizing time, and I'm afraid we're gonna have to let one of the major world religions go. If we go by the rule of seniority, which religion gets the axe first? Islam, Christianity, Judaism, or Hinduism? Hey, you want to be the one dropping off that pink slip in Israel? Yeah, didn't think so. For the curious, here's the right answer. According to the rule of seniority, last hired, first fired. Since Islam is the most recently established major world religion listed, it would be the first to go.
Hey, it's okay to come out now, Solomon!
Okay, pick a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Now serving. Hey, babe, nice mantle. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Okay, let's see if you can figure out the name of the geographical figure that placed this personals ad. Former landmass seeking single continent to share love of geography and travel have been separated from North America, Europe, and Asia for over 300 million years. Can you shift my plates? Who placed this at? Geoprism, Gondwanaland, Laurasia, or Oceania? If you were to date Oceania, you'd be going out with the islands of the Central Pacific Ocean. Maybe if you're nice, you'll wear your Pacific ring. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The giant landmass that made up the Northern Hemisphere millions of years ago was called Laurasia. She dated some guy named Pangea back then. It was a real nasty breakup. I need a category.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Here we have God Save the Strange New Government, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Let's see how you handle this one. If the British Parliament finally decided to dissolve the monarchy and replace it with a monarchy instead, to what would the British population swear allegiance? A Tasmanian aphrodisiac, a South American monkey, a large wooden boat, or a woman's first menstruation?
Nope.
The correct answer is... monarchy is what a woman's first menstruation is called. Either way, I suppose Britain's left with a bloody mess. Category, please. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is... how can you breathe through that? Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if its beast has gills or a blowhole. As each one comes up, if it has gills, press 1. If it has a blowhole, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, and I'll take $1,000 away for a wrong answer or for one you didn't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Jaws, does it have gills or a blowhole? Piranha. Free Willy. Tentacles. Moby Dick. Flipper. One more. Orca. That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. There you go, next time you treat. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, hit me.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
And I believe this one's called Designer Jeans and World Cultures. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Considering the meaning of the brand name, which designer jeans would you expect to have been designed by merry bands of roving gypsies? Jordache, Check, Gaetano, or Sergio Valente? Now, I would expect Chick to be made by, chicks. In case you're wondering, Gaetano means gypsy in both Spanish and Italian. Oh, look, a crystal ball. Okay, pick a category. Let's see what we got going. Grand Canyon rocks! Get it right, I'm handing over $2,000. All right, say you're like most kids. You love music, but you're dumb as a stump when it comes to geography. Suppose someone tells you that the Puget Sound is the hot new music craze. Geographically speaking, what other style might be its closest competition? Philly soul, Chicago blues, Seattle grunge, or New Orleans jazz? Puget Sound is a Pacific Ocean inlet, and Seattle is on its coast. Yeah, I used to like the early stuff out of Puget Sound, but they're too popular now. Okay, I need a category.
Step right up for question 19.
This category is known as, what do you live next to, a barn? Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Okay, now I've heard of the name Jen and I've heard of the name Janet, but Suppose a fun new couple moves in next door and the wife introduces herself as Janet. What would you expect her to say about her husband?
I'd like you to meet the bastard sometime. My jackass husband will be over shortly. My husband's a real son of a bitch.
Or,
my hubby. What a bore.
Your new neighbor's last name isn't Ziffel by any chance, is it? Here's what you should have picked. A Janet is a female donkey, and a jackass is a male donkey, or a beer-swilling neighbor at a cookout. I need a category.
Question number 20.
Well, looks like this category is God Shave the Queen. How does $4,000 grab you? You know, nicknames can really hurt. When I was a kid, people used to call me Shortbread. Well, suppose that Queen Elizabeth I was none too happy with her nickname. What would have been the best way for England's Queen Elizabeth I to lose her nickname? Stop eating at Dairy Queen, have sex with the members of Queen, break things off with Queen Latifah, or rent an apartment in Queens? A good romp in the sack with the members of Queen could make people stop calling Queen Elizabeth I the Virgin Queen. But that could pose a sexual preference issue. I heard she doesn't really go for 70s glam rockers. Category, please. You're about... All right, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. Stop the insane health nuts. First, you gotta stop the jack attack. Good luck. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Raoul, hon, what's going on now?
Hey, if you want to play again, just give me the high sign, okay?
I'm the brazen paper towel man, and I'm here to clean up that spill, unless you'd rather use that wimpy, sorry-ass paper towel you usually use.
Well, how good is brazen?
How good is brazen? Shut your trap and I'll tell you.
Hey, you can't talk to my mom like that.
Shut up, punk, or I'll smack you on the back of the head with my class ring. Brazen paper towels eat spills for breakfast. One single sheet of brazen will sop up a small, scummy pond. See that milk?
Yes.
Well, watch this, baby.
What was that scream?
That was the milk, begging for mercy.
Brazen paper towels. We're an Arthur Daniels Heartland company, but you don't need to know that.
I am not a hero. I am not an example to be held up to children. I host a trivia game. I don't know how to solve the world's problems. I do know how many episodes of Police Squad there were. I am not a teacher.
Does your house smell like ass? Find out what you can do tonight.
Come on, kids. It's time to go to Sunday school.
Oh, Mom, do
we have to?
Say, kids, what's the matter?
Hey, look, it's God.
Gee, God, we want to learn about the Bible and stuff, but Sunday school's so boring.
I bet it wouldn't be so boring if you took along some Bible action figures.
Bible action figures?
That's right, Timmy. Now you can help Jesus carry his cross with his new Kung Fu action grip.
Out of sight.
And that's not all, Timmy. What's up with this crucifix? When you fold it this way,
It's a dinosaur.
Roar!
Hey, God, what about me?
Well, Brittany, how would you like to help Mary give birth to the Christ child?
But there's no room at the inn.
There may not be room at the inn, but there's plenty of room in Malibu Mary's split-level beach house.
Oh, wow, look, Mom, a jacuzzi filled with holy water. Now Sunday school will be fun.
Yay! God, I can't thank you enough.
That's right.
Hey, are you really God?
Why, yes, I am.
Celebrity voice impersonated. Look for the new Bible action figure Larry the Leper, parts sold separately.
There's nothing I like better on an intercontinental airplane trip than a fresh pack of cigarettes.
Excuse me, sir. You can't smoke that in here. This is a non-smoking flight.
Damn, the smoke-free environment.
Whoa, calm down there, buckaroo. Now there's a smoke-free way to get your nicotine fix without throwing a nicotine fit.
Smoke-free? How?
With new Cancer Stick Lip Balm. Cancer Stick Lip Balm delivers a powerful dose of nicotine directly through your lips and straight into your bloodstream.
But what about my live fast, die young machismo image?
Don't worry. Cancer Stick contains the same deadly carcinogens you've come to expect from a pack of badass unfiltereds.
Hey, now we're smoking. Thank you, Cancer Stick.
Cancer Stick, putting a softer, more kissable nail in your coffin.